Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be testing this laptop right here. This is a Toshiba Satellite L20. This laptop was released in April of 2006 and my model has an Intel Celeron M370, 1GB of RAM, a 60GB hard drive and AMD Radeon Express 200M graphics which power the 15-inch 1024x768 display. Let's find out how usable this budget laptop from 16 years ago still is today. First off, it was time to take this laptop apart since I wanted to replace the thermal paste. Taking this laptop apart was a pretty long process as the complete laptop had to be taken apart to replace just the thermal paste. I made a full tutorial on my other channel, but for now I'll speed it up a bit. I then went on to also cleaning the outside of the laptop since it was also quite dirty on the outside. After a good cleanup, the laptop came out looking nice and clean. Now it's time to see if this laptop actually works. Plugging in the charger, an orange charge light turns on, and after pressing the power button, the laptop begins to boot right up. Now it's time to install Windows. Since this is a very old 32-bit laptop, Windows 7 will give the best mix of modern support and usability. Installing Windows went quite well and without any issues. Then it was time to install the drivers. Installing the drivers required me to get them on the Windows Update catalog and install them in the device manager. After installing the drivers, they worked just fine and were stable. Now let's install some programs. Installing the programs went well, but the laptop definitely showed signs of age as web browsing didn't go all that fast. I could sadly not install Performance Test and the Epic Games Launcher. Now let's have a look at the outside of this laptop. On the front you can find the speakers, status lights and a switch for the Wi-Fi. On the right side you can find a DVD player and an opening for a lock. On the back you can find the charge port, an S-video port, a USB port, a modem port and a LAN port. And on the left side you can find the VGA port, an opening for cooling, two USB ports, a microphone and headphone jack and a PC card slot. And let's have a look at the keyboard on this laptop. This is the keyboard on this laptop. It types quite well and the keys feel good to press. Overall, the keyboard on this laptop really isn't all that bad and it's actually quite nice to use. This is how the keyboard sounds. Now it's time for some benchmarks. First off, Userbenchmark. Userbenchmark showed that the CPU and hard drive were performing as expected and the RAM was performing below potential. Moving on to Heaven. Heaven would not run due to direct 3D limitations. Minecraft showed this error that I've never seen before anytime I wanted to launch a version of the game. Roblox does not support the out-of-date GPU in this laptop anymore. Now moving on to a game that will actually run in this laptop. Freddy Fazbears Pizzaria Simulator. This game ran quite bad and it's just barely not playable due to the random freezes that I encountered at times. Ultimate Custom Night crashed when loading in the game. Euro Truck Simulator 2 would crash on startup. Bus Simulator 12 would also not run, crashing before even loading in anything. Train Station Renovation would not run due to the 32-bit install of Windows. CSGO would also not run since the laptop did not support shader model 3.0. BeamNG Drive would not run due to the 32-bit install of Windows. Bus Simulator 16 would not even install since this is a 32-bit install of Windows. PC Building Simulator would also not run crashing on startup. The Epic Games launcher would not install, so no GTA or Fortnite for this laptop. And with that, this video comes to an end. Now, what do I think of this laptop? Well, in my opinion, this laptop is unusable in 2022. The CPU is very slow, and because of that, even simple stuff like browsing the web is a hard task for this laptop. It struggles with most simple websites as well. The laptop is also produced out of mainly lower quality plastic, so it feels really cheaply built. The laptop also creaks due to it being made from mostly plastic. Overall, I would not recommend this laptop as it's just too old to use in 2022, and if you're still using one, I would highly suggest upgrading. And with that, this video comes to an end. Thanks so much for watching, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!